Hello, all you chill cats, killer kittens, and variations thereupon. We are back with more Wytchwood, and I have some new hair. It's highlighter yellow, which is a color that I've wanted to do for a while. And I love it, and yeah, I'm excited to finish the game. We are starting a little bit later than I originally intended, so apologies. So I probably will just finish the game and then that will be the end of it. And I have a potion bottle on my face. Not my best work, but I like the swells. Lucid, hello! Nice yellow, you're here to lurk only. Oh good, thank you, I will have fun. I reckon you would probably like this game, Lucid, so if you haven't heard of Wytchwood, look it up. Okay, so let's get into it. Nice, add it to your wish list. Alrighty. Oh, he's gotta be gathering. Into the darkness. Now we were at the mountains last time. So we go to the mountains now because the guy told us that we weren't allowed in. What do you need? Snow snare. Can I make a snow snare? Snow snare? Is there something about the word snow? The words snow snare that sound wrong? Snow snare. It just sounds like I'm saying something wrong. Snow snare. Snow snare. But I can make it. I got crystal newt spine. Why are these? I feel like the music is always so goddamn loud. I should make a few of these. I think that they work on the snowman as well. I can't remember. Is there one about here? There's bunnies. Bunnies are no good like everybody supposes. They've got their hoppy legs and twitchy little noses. Yeah, they need to. Yeah. Have a gift, my friend. It will absolutely not murder you. I lied about it not murdering you. Okay, so here is the buck. Stay back, spirit. I have nothing you want. Keep your wits about you, boy. I'm just an old woman. Oh, so you are. My apologies. One can never be too careful traveling about the mountainside. Plenty of tricksters like to disguise themselves and play pranks on me. I mean no disrespect. None taken. What are you doing out here in the cold anyway? I've come to collect ice berries for my brother's coronation. He's going to be crowned king of the whole realm today. King? According to whom? Well, according to him, I suppose. He is the eldest after all. He says it's his destiny. Does he say it's his density, though? Some days, I'm not so sure, though. I feel like I should be doing more than just tending to the castle's gardens. So he gets to be king, and you get to pick berries till your fingers fall off? It's not so bad. I like the crisp air and the fresh snow. There's something magical about the wilderness. Ah, but listen to me prattle on. I still need to collect the ice berries my brother requested. He's very peculiar. He's very particular when it comes to, well, anything really. A job shared is done twice as quickly. Let me help you before the frost bites. Why, thank you. I am getting a bit chilly. I only need a few more ice berries. Okay. We can do that. I love collecting things. It's like the majority of this game is just collecting things. I don't like that I can't see my entire inventory though. I wish that was something a bit different. Stay away! I thought that dog had left me alone, but it had not. Where did it go? I saw a chili there. I was like, the chili just like came off and it was like, nope, I'm gone. I know he only needed 10, but like, I would like some in reserve. Is he sure that he doesn't want any peppers? Because I've got heaps of peppers. How many peppers do I have? I don't even know whether anything I have uses peppers yet. I literally don't even know how many I have. Because I don't have a recipe for anything that uses it yet. What's this little thing? Oh, a trapper camp. Up the slopes of the mountain, you spot a camp of dangerous-looking fur trappers, sharpening their spears. No need to bother them just yet. What if I want to, though? But what if I want to? The game says no. I'm not allowed to. Not allowed to go over here. Big bang. Big scoop. Ooh, berries. Alright, now I have more. I'll have more than I'm giving him, so I'm happy. Because I'm giving him 10, and I'm gonna have 11 once I do give him 10. Any luck finding those ice berries? You rifle through your satchel. Ah, just look at the wonderful bounty you've gathered. He gladly takes the berries from you and places them in his pack. It was no problem at all. The stroll through the brisk air was quite refreshing. If only my brother cared as much for the beauty of this place. He's always been content staying amidst the nobles of the courts. I should like to meet this brother of yours. He sounds like quite the ruler. Well, why didn't you say so? I'd be happy to invite you to the castle. The buck slips his arm out towards you in a gentlemanly fashion. You take it with your gnarled claw and nod. Let's be off then, shall we? The prince isn't accepting peasant complaints. Scat, you old crow. How dare you speak to my guest with that tone? Apologies, sir. I didn't know she was your guest. Don't apologize to me. I am not the one you disrespected. Right, I'm sorry, miss. What I meant to say was, welcome to the court of the magnificent and benevolent stag. Louder, and with more pomp, please. I hereby welcome thee, lady of the swamp. Lady of the swamp, to celebrate with us on this most auspicious day, the bequeathing of the kingdom to he whose antlers reach the hithermost clouds and shine with justice. And that will do just fine. Carry on guarding. Right. The buck turns to you and nods to his pack. I've got to prepare these berries for the ceremony and do some final pruning in the hedge maze. I'll meet you inside. We get to go in now. And we're in. Big. Oh, stay hydrated, everybody. I've got a fun blue drink tonight. It's literally just like, alright. Ooh. Interesting. Look at all these people. Look at all those chickens. Sitting upon a lofty throne, the prince looms over his court of nobles. Not too many tiny cakes. They can't outnumber the tarts. And where is my useless brother with those berries? Everything must be perfect for my coronation. I think I saw him slink off to the garden, sire, no doubt shirking his royal duties once again. Great. I do so much for that little rascal, and he doesn't even bother to show me the respect I deserve. I should have had him exiled long ago, if only he weren't my brother. A fantastic idea, Your Grace. He will be shown the door as soon as the ceremony is concluded, I assure you. My days of sharing the throne with that dandelion are almost over. At his best, he lived out his days among the mountains. Lord knows that's where he belongs. The stag's eyes narrow suspiciously at a cluster of nobles. Speaking of my brother, Have you three taken care of the statue in the hedge maze? Oh, yes, your majesty, just as you requested. Do not worry yourself, my lord. The nobles exchange hurried whispers, but you can't hear them clearly. I wonder what all the fuss has to do with a measly statue. Something doesn't feel right. Perhaps I ought to take a look at it myself. Look at him. Look at this stag guy. The stag, a particularly ostentatious... My gosh, my reading comprehension with this game, it's been abysmal. A particularly ostentatious princely type bears a striking resemblance to the gardener he keeps. You mean his brother? I should hope he resembles his brother. Oh, can I steal? I can steal! I love stealing. Disaffected nobles, absolutely convinced they deserve everything they've stolen. Okay, so I can't pickpocket them though. I love stealing. I just went in a loop. Oh. Hello, friend. Don't mind me. Just taking care of some last-minute pruning. He goes. At the foot of the marble statue is a cracked and weathered beaten plaque. You wipe snow from the engraved slab and find that large chunks have been hewn away from it. Only a few words are still legible. Stag. Rightful heir and ruler. Revealed. The choice of words is quite convenient for our royal aspirant. I wonder what the rest of the story has to say about the matter. You pick a tuft of colourful fur caught in the statue's raised hoof. It looks to be from a very expensive piece of cloth. The nobles of the court seem to have nothing but time on their hands. Perhaps some of them will know the secret to this statue. Yeah, so the plaque waits to be made whole. What's this? What does it say about the brother? Buck, the court gardener bears a striking resemblance to the lord he serves. It's because they're brothers. Like, this has been established. They're brothers. It's not a secret. Nice. Let me sit on the chair! Why put benches there at all if you will not let me bench on them? Where did it go? I guess I already opened that one. Oh, they're all sparkling now. Who invited her? We're really living in the best of times. These petits fours are to die for. Ugh, who invited you? Praise the stag. One of them dust masonries from their cloak. Okay, so I need truth serum. I see. Ah, I need crow's feet. So I need to make more of this. Which is fine, because I have a whole bunch of these ingredients. It's the crow's feet. Alright, time to go to the fields. Oops. Awkwardly just gonna walk into the wall. It's fine. Nobody was watching. Where is the middle? There is the middle. To the fields! I mean, to the place that will take me to the fields. To the fields! Alright, what do I need for the crows things again? Cocoa? Where are the cocos? I don't know, still more brain. Oh, I hear one. Snap trap. I hate making snap traps, actually. Is there any more? Yes, I'm here. Oh! He done got squanched. Alright, how many tree serums can I make now? I can make 3, so I need a few more maybe. Put one down here. And collect some eggs. Because I love squeezing these chickens. Bad for these crows. I genuinely do not want to hurt them, but apparently it is necessary. Alright, let's go back. Oh, why did I come around this way? I should have just kept going left. I mean right. I know my directions! I know my left from rights. Okie dokie. Let's... Oh, that's right. The castle. I forgot what I was doing. No, not there. It's down. It's down and around. Not up and around. A fancy paw. On your way then. You stick your syringe into a plump macaron and offer it up to the nearest nobleman on a silver platter. He pops it into his mouth without even looking at you. The broken plaque in the hedge maze, would you happen to know anything about it? The noble's eyes flutter and they speak as if conversing with themselves. Can you believe the audacity of the stag? He broke it. He should have been the one disposing of the pieces. Well, I couldn't be bothered to do such a menial labor. Can you imagine? So, I just tossed my piece into the southeast corner of the maze. Next time, he should get some of the servants to do his dirty work. You snap your fingers at the noble. They sneer at you for a moment before returning to their wine as if nothing ever happened. You slather a cracker with liver plate and drizzle some of the scintillating serum over the top. Soon enough, a nobleman licks his lips and indulges himself. What do you know about the statue in the hedge maze? The nobleman scratches his chin absent-mindedly. Oh, you mean the one the stag smashed up? I'm not really supposed to talk about it. But he told me to get rid of some heavy chunk of marble. Terribly heavy thing. Anyway, I just left it behind one of the wooden benches in the maze. Did he really expect me to lug it all the way out of the castle? You snap your fingers, and this noble immediately goes back to snacking, as if nothing had happened. Time to stab this pope-looking fella. A noble woman snaps her fingers at you as you pass by. You, there! Freshen up my wine! Nodding politely, you dip your syringe into her glass and squeeze out a good amount of purple liquid. She sips it with her nose high in the air. There's a broken plaque in the hedge maze. What do you know about it? The plaque? It's the last time I help out the stag, I'll tell you that much. He was whining about a prophecy or some such nonsense. He told me to get rid of a piece of that plaque for him. I tore my finest winter muff trying to get to grips with the damn thing. So I left it under the big tree in the middle of the hedge maze. You snap your fingers and the noblewoman makes a disappointed frown. She pulls up her collar and huffs and rejoins the party, as if nothing had happened. Okay. So now we know where all the things are. So, a wooden bench and tree in the center. Oh, there's a wooden bench. See, I knew it was important. It wouldn't let me sit down. If I had sat down, maybe I would have sat on it. Just as described, a piece of the plaque seems to have been kicked under the bench and forgotten. Take the piece of plaque. Tree in the center? Is there a tree? 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 What's the other one? The southeast? Is this not the southeast corner? I guess it's further along. Nope. In what way is this south? Buried beneath a heaping of snow, you finally manage to find a hunk of stone. One of the three. Take it. Take it. Okay, now we need to find the tree. Oh, is it this tree? Wedged under the tree's forking roots lies a jagged piece of stone. Take it. That looks like the last piece of the plaque. I'll have to reassemble it at the stag statue if I want to make sense of this. Nope. Gotta go this way. The nobles of the court seem to have nothing but time on their hands. Perhaps some of them know the secrets of the statue. 3 pieces of the plaque. You snap the broken chunks of marble into place. Despite some marring of the surface, you can still read the plaque quite clearly. The buck and the stag, the tale of 2 princes. Only one is destined to be the rightful heir and ruler. The king will be revealed by the touch of the truest crystal flower. Looks like that stag is trying to cut his dear brother out of his birthright. Wonder what the business is with the crystal flower. Buck knows his way around a garden. Perhaps he'll have some idea. Let's ask the buck. Flicking his ears, the young gardener puts his pruning shears down at your approach. Hello again. Lovely day for a walk in the hedge maze. Granted, you don't get lost. Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about crystal flower, would you? Crystal flowers? Why, they are very, very rare. It is said that they only grow in a cave at the highest peak of the mountain. According to the legend... The legend? According to the legend, the truth of one's heart is refracted in the facets of each frosted petal. Why do you ask? No reason. I just thought one might make a nice gift for your brother's big day. Hey, you're right. That's a brilliant idea. Oh, shoot. I didn't read it. Oh, but the trek up the mountain is perilous. I don't know if I have what it takes. Nonsense. I was heading up that way anyways. You just stay close behind. Really? You'd help me? Well, all right. What are we waiting for then? Meet me out by the slopes, and we'll get underway. Help the buck ascend the mountain. Oh, hopefully. To the mountain, to the mountain, in the valley. I don't know where I am going. Is it over this way? Leave me alone. Don't be a meanie doggo. Don't be a meanie doggo. Oh, there he is. You're very cold. You see the buck hiding behind a bush, anxiously watching something up ahead. What's the matter? Did you get cold feet already? Shh! They'll hear you. Look. Through the pine boughs, you can make out figures moving across the snow. They're covered in warm pelts and carry sharp-looking spears. The Ryle trappers. They keep my brother's court supplied with furs, but they've been out here so long, they'll hunt anything that moves. It'd be a shame if those antlers of yours ended up as somebody's trophy. Wait here and let me deal with them. All right. Be careful. Touch of the cold. All of them. Okay, hang on. Ah. Ah. I hate spectral tears. I can't remember how I got them. I need to go burn one of them trees. Oh my gosh, I need more dragonflies. Hang on. Back to the forest. Alrighty. To the forest to get some fireflies so that we can burn down some trees. And then we should go to the graveyard. Frog goes. Fireflies. Firefly in the sky. Butterfly in the sky. Good chopping. Wish I could get this microphone closer to me while still sitting back. Because I want to sit back, but then I get further away from the microphone. I'm not that good at projecting my voice. Anyway, you're just gonna have to... You're just gonna have to deal with me being less voluminous. I think that's all the fireflies that I can get right now. Let's do... two. Apparently that's all I can make, and then I can make 2 of those. I feel like I'll need more than 2 of those, though. I guess I'll come back once I've got a few. Where is the free bud? There he is. There's another one. Stick! Gotta get those sticks! I also need some more coals. Need to get some more of these thingies. I'm stuck. I was collecting those so I could eventually make more cinder boxes because I'll need more fireflies. You need so many gosh darn fireflies for them. No, that's the wrong way. Pretty sure there's one over here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Cool. He's still on fire. Are they back? I can get a few more. The respawn rate is not great. Like, they'll come back eventually. I need to go to the graveyard anyway. I can't heckin' remember. What makes those tears? I think it's the sorrow. It's the sad ladies and they need that brew thing. we need for them? Salts. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let's go to the graveyard. You'll find something waiting. Okay, so I have to make... Wait, which one is it that I need? The purple one with the A on it. Alright. Okay. So I've made 3 of those. I need a couple of these. So I can make 2 of those. And I can make 1 of those, and I can go back. And I can get the tree. I can get the tree again. Okay. So I can make more of this. So then I can make 3 of these. I need more of the frostlings. No. I need more of those frostling guys, which I think I need snares for. I can make these. To the mountains! Where are they? There he is. You want a snare, buddy? I promise it won't matter you. Whoops, it did matter you. No, leave me alone. I didn't do anything to those puppies. Why do they come for me? Oh, there's one. Hello, friend. Would you like one of these? Okay. I need 2 more. Oh, there's one. Well, it's okay, little friend. It won't bite. It will just destroy you! Oops. I guess that guy got away. Lucky for you, huh? I probably don't even need 3 of these. I'm probably just being pedantic and making more than I really need to. But we shall find out. Yeah, I only needed 1 apparently. You glance at the buck hiding safely behind the tree at the far side of the camp. Making a raven's call, you signal for him to join you. The buck picks his way through the frozen trappers. Ah, are they going to be okay? They might catch a case of the sniffles. Nothing a nice bowl of warm soup won't help, won't fix. Come along now. We're still a ways away from the mountain peak. I think I know a way up. I'll meet you ahead. Come join me when you're ready. I did not need so many of these. I only needed one. Oh. Always be stealing. Oh, a goat. Hello. Are you friendly? Hello, my friend. Look at all these goats. Ooh. What are these things? Small geyser. Where pressure builds up. A pressure so built up as to penetrate the ancient stone of the mountain. Alright, what's next? Before you stands a looming rock face. Not even the most determined climber could hope to scale it. I thought you said you knew a way to the peak. Well, you see, this is the Great Geyser. When the air is cold enough, the water erupting from it freezes solid. I thought it might give us something to climb up. You look into the dry crater at the bottom of the sheer cliff. I didn't see much erupting happening down there. It's been dormant for a few seasons now. I kind of hoped we'd get slucky. We'd get lucky. I don't trust any luck that I don't make myself. You take a moment to ponder your situation, and eye the small geysers nearby, frequently spewing steam up the frosty air. I suppose these other water spouts all draw from the same underground source. I think you're right. They started popping up shortly after the geyser fell silent. And I'd wager if we plug them up, we'll be able to make the big one blow its top again. Plug them? With what? You turn your attention to the bleating mountain goats digging for the lichen nearby. You're not gonna plug them up with goats, are you? Those frosty beasts look to be about the right diameter. Maybe I can coax some of them into position. They're gonna plug them up with the goats! No! Okay, well... a goat perch. God, what do I need for that? Ah! No! My God, I wasted everything. Well, I can make one of these. I need some more mood juice for. So we'll go to the forest first. Because I know I definitely need more dragonflies. Need some more stick bundles. Alright. Okay. Alright. I've made one. I don't know how many that I'm gonna need, so... I made too many of the previous ones, so I'm gonna only make one for now, and then if I need more, I will come back and get the ingredients for more. To the mountain! Ah, it got stuck. Is that not it? Okay, I do only need one. Yeah, come on, little lady. You can do it. We're almost there. We're almost there. Okay. Here we go, little goatie. You can do it. Not quite the right placement, I guess. Or do you need to go on this one? Here we go. Perfect. Come on, come here, goatie. Come on. Come on, goatie. You're too far away now. Okay. Did it! Huzzah! Alright, with the plump bodies braying, goats clogging up the small geysers, the earth beneath your feet begins to grumble, and we're about to have an ad break, so the suspense will have to wait until after the ad. I'll see you in about 3 minutes. Alrighty, we are back, and we have used the goats to plug up all of the holes. So, with the plump bodies of the braying goats clogging up all the small geysers, the earth beneath your feet begins to grumble. The mountain goat's eyes go wide as the pressure builds beneath them. With no other outlet, the steam rushes towards the only opening left. With a deafening boom, the long dormant geyser erupts, sending a great spear of water high into the air. As the deluge reaches its apex, ice crystals begin to form in the midst. in the mist. Sorry, there wasn't a D there. Twinkling as they hang in the air. Bit by bit, they begin to build on each other, forming larger and larger crystals, until it forms a great big column of ice, rising all the way up towards the mountain peak. Ha! I can't believe it worked! Last one to the top is a spotted fawn! Up we go! To the peak! To the peak! What you doing? You stand at the mountain's peak, buffeted by wind and snow. Now then, where's this crystal cave you spoke of? I'm not sure. I think it should be up ahead, but in this blizzard, I can hardly see my own nose.
It's cold! A big bit knobs.
It has the juice.
I can imagine a more beautiful thing.
Woo! It's corn! I can tell you all about it. I mean, look at this thing!
When it's white and the title,
Everything changed! Hi Clown, thank you for redeeming It's Corn! And guess what? My hair is the colour of corn! It's all yellow. You're still scared of the sound effect? Oh no! Is it still too loud for you? But thank you for popping in. I appreciate seeing you. We're playing a game called Wytchwood today, which is about making potions and collecting people's souls. It's a lot of fun. I have a potion on my face. It's a potion bottle. I know it's not very good, but it is what it is. So the buck jumps up behind you, pointing into the frigid fog. Wait, what was that? You squint into the galing winds, unable to see anything but white. Probably just another mountain goat. I wouldn't be so sure. When I was little, my brother told me stories of the snowkin who lived up here. Yes, we're collecting people's souls. We made a deal with a goat who is definitely the devil. We don't know what the deal is, but it has something to do with a sleeping maiden. It sounds so normal, and yet not normal at all, which is the games that I love. He said, if I ever went up into the mountain, the snowkin would blow a great blizzard on me. He said they'd turn me around and give me false directions until I got lost and froze solid. Sounds to me like these snowkin might be some kind of guardian spirits. And if they're aiming to keep people away from something, then surely they'll know where that something is. I have a notion to find our way as they do, but it will take considerable quantity of their essence. That sounds dangerous. I'll just stay put then. I know better than to wander blindly into a snowstorm. I don't know better than to wander blindly into a snowstorm. I will do it anyway. Oh, there's one. Okay, it needs a melting pot. Melting pot will boil it up. Ah, heck. I don't want to catch more fireflies. I'm sick of catching fireflies. Oh, I need more feathers as well. Gotta go back down anyway. Pick up that thing that I made and then left behind. I'm so sorry I stuck you in places. But it was for a good cause. Rifted wood! To the rift! Alright. What do I need? Oh heck, no wait. I needed the birds in the mountains as well. You gotta go, all good clown. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope that you have a good whatever time zone it is for you. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. What do they need again? Just a snap trap. Just a simple snap trap. Bye! No! No! Fuck you! He was eating my thingy! I need my thingy! Alright. Well, got 2 of them. So let's make a melting pot and see whether that is enough. No! I will not just submit anyway. Oh wait, did you resubscribe, clown? Thank you so much for the resubscription. I don't know why my alerts aren't working. I appreciate you. Well, ain't that the cat's pajamas? Thank you for the resubscription. I hope you enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. Alright, boiling pot. Melting pot. This one up here. Okay, I guess I don't get to yet know. I need to make more, I guess. Okay. Okay. Guess I can't just get away with the one this time. Dig! Alright. I'm so sorry, Betty, but I require your wings. I'm gonna need so many more of these. Come on, Burbies. Guess they don't like that spot. What about this spot? Is the spot better for the burbs? Thank you, Mr. Burb. Alright. One more for now. Alright, so I have enough feathers for 2 more. I just need more gosh darn fireflies. You would not believe your eyes with the amount of goddamn fireflies I need. Get back here. Alright. Now I'm gonna leave and come back because that's the best way for them to regenerate. How many do I need? Oh, I need 3. So making 2 more is the right amount accidentally. Oh! I can do it! I don't need to go back. Huzzah! Let's go! I need to check my goals more often in this game. They actually do help. I can't believe that I, like, made 3 of the ones that I only needed 1. That's such a waste of all the resources that I gathered for that. I don't know why I did that. I just got fancy ones now, for no real reason. One more. Stay hydrated, everybody. Oh, there's one. Now what? Oh, heck. He's spooky. Is that not one of them? That one looks like one of them. Where's the buck? There he is. Look! See how the snow swells around in strange directions? Maybe the snowkin knows the path. It will require some icy interrogations. I got the snowkin hearts. You pile the mystical snow at the buck's feet and shield it from the howling winds. The flakes drift into the air like icy glitter. Oh, come on then. I'm getting chilly. You prod the snowdrifts with a muttered invocation. Despite the chaotic storm, the snow crystals swirl into an icy ribbon and slowly trace a line up the mountain peak. There it goes! That must be the way to the crystal cave! He takes off after the trail like a shot. You hike up your skirt and do your best to keep up in the dense snow. It is time. Shall we? Shall we? His face falls as you arrive at another sheer cliff. I don't understand. The snow stops here, but there isn't anything more than rocks. Did the snowkin mislead us? Are we lost? I don't want to freeze solid. This is no dead end. Look. You gesture to the cliff, where the eddies of swirling snow quickly gather. Within moments, the entire wall of rock is buried under fresh white powder. You reach out a clawed finger and touch the pure snow. It melts away to reveal a glittering opening in the stone. The crystal cave! You did it! Let's go in before we freeze to death. I am certain the crystal flower must be inside. Into the cave! Oh dear, look at all these flowers. I didn't think there'd be so many. I'm going to pick a whole bouquet. You stop the impetuous youth with a quick tug and mutter beneath your breath. Hold on. The prophecy mentioned the one true crystal flower. These other flowers must be a deception meant to trap foolhardy would-be kings. Prophecy? What are you talking about? I only mean to say that we should find the best single flower for your brother's coronation. Good point. Quality over quantity. I think I see just the right one. Over there. This one? This is the one. It's perfect. Just look at the refraction on those petals, and the frosting on the leaves. Oh, but I seem to have forgotten my pruning shears back at the castle. Would you do the honors? I don't want to damage it. I can only take the one. I can't gather any other ones. Damn it, I want the cave to cave in. What if I want to fail this mission? You snip the brittle stem of the flower, careful not to touch it directly. Prophecies can be nasty stuff and it sticks to your fingers. Prophecies can be nasty stuff to stick your fingers in. I don't know why I wrote that as prophecies stick to your fingers. Buck holds the flower aloft, inhaling the blossom's magical aura. Wow. It smells just like powdered snow on a fresh pine tree. The moment is interrupted by the shrill cries of aristocrats clamoring against each other. I found them! Over here, my lord! In a rush of colourful fabrics and fancy hats, you find yourself surrounded by nobles. The stag steps out from their midst, looking irate. After everything I've done for you, and this is how you repay me, brother! The youngest prince blinks in confusion. What are you doing here? Have I offended you somehow? Usurper! You thought you could slip off when I wasn't looking and steal the crown from me. You don't think I don't know about the prophecy of the crystal flower? Why does everyone keep talking about a prophecy? I picked the flower as a gift for you, brother. Fool! Only the king can choose the true crystal flower, and you are not the king. The stag reaches down at his feet and plucks the closest flower. See? Only I can. Stag never finishes his sentence, his defiant pose forever imprisoned inside a solid ice. Oh, my brother, what have you done? You give the mystified Buck a reassuring pat on the back as the nobles gather closer. The true king has been revealed indeed. King? You mean me? You are the prince after all, and I suppose the prophecy was pretty clear. Magic flowers are seldom wrong about this sort of thing. And if you tend to your kingdom with the same care you tend to your garden, you'll do just fine. The ring of nobles crowd around the Buck. You know, I never cared much for that stag myself. I think a new ruler will shake things up a bit. You excuse yourself as they bow and praise the confused lad. Long live the king! Passing the frozen stag, your eye catches on something sticking out from the permafrost. You reach down and pick out a shard of translucent ice. Careful not to cut yourself on the shard's edges. Despite the warmth of your palm, it does not melt. The soul of the stag. I thought for sure it would be the flower. You reach down and pick out a shard of translucent ice. I don't know why, but apparently I didn't pick it up properly before. Wow, this is all too much. Long live the king, I never doubted you for a moment. Can you make me a duke? Huzzah! Hail the king! Alright. We leave now. We done. We done with the stag and the buck. We pass the buck to him. We pass the buck to the buck. Alright. We gotta find the wolf in the village now. Let's do it! Meow. Dag nabbit. What do you mean, too young for the tavern? I'm plenty big enough to go in there. Hello there, child. What are you so perplexed about? Child? I'm no child. I'm a fierce, full-muscled man. He puffs out his tiny chest proudly. Oh, that must explain the little patches of fuzz on your chin there. His cheeks flush red in embarrassment as he tries to reassert his dominant facade. Hey, it's rude to stare. Anyway, I just shaved. I knew I should have let my beard grow out more. The crotchety old barkeep says I look too young to go into the tavern. What business do you have in a dank place like that? A lad like you shouldn't be wasting his allowance on ale. I'm not wasting my... I don't get an allowance! I'm a brave hunter, or at least I will be as soon as I catch my first quarry. And what exactly are you hunting? Only the biggest, baddest beast of them all. The wolf! Do you know how many houses he's blown down? Not to mention all the missing maidens. Missing maidens, you say? Everyone knows that treacherous dog has a sweet tooth for pretty damsels. He lures them into the dark woods so he can gobble them up. The town guard is too scared to help, so it's up to me to put a stop to his terror. And he's inside the tavern. Right now! Shame there's no minors allowed. Let me have a look at this feral fellow and see if he's as bad as you claim. Well, I guess I'll just post up here until he comes out. Then I'll give him a taste of my blunderbuss. New chapter, the wolf. The thirsty gargoyle. Here we go. Oh my gosh, he is big. You find the wolf looming over a frightened looking barmaid. Come on now, Red. Why don't you join me for a midnight snack? I already told you. I can't. I've got work to do. I'm sure your boss won't mind one bite. I mean bit. Don't make me beg now. Please. I really have to get back to work. Ah, but you're just so delectable. A real feast for the eyes. You accidentally tread on the wolf's tail. Oh, excuse me, sir. He jumps up with a yelp and spins to face you angrily. Yo! Watch where you're stepping, old hag. Terribly sorry. I couldn't tell you apart from the dirty rug on the floor. He bares his fangs at you menacingly. What did you say to me? While the wolf is distracted, the young maiden slips away and disappears into the gloom of the tavern. Ah, look what you've done now. Where'd she go? He shoves his way past you to go prowling around the bar. The huntsman's tale rings true. I better find out where that barmaid's got to before she becomes dinner. First, I'm gonna steal things. You see the maid's red hood poking out from behind a wooden barrel. Oh, it's just you. Thanks for helping me out back there. It was getting a little cramped. It's hard enough serving meat all day, but having to deal with that slavering wolf as well. He does seem like the relentless type. Are you alright? Just a bit rattled. I was ready to smash a tray over his snout if he got any closer, but I'm sure it would have landed me in hot water with the boss. The wolf's turning over every table and bar stools trying to sniff you out. Great. I guess I'll just hide back here and, reorganize the storeroom or something. Admire your sense of self-preservation, but maybe there's a more permanent solution to this problem. I know a young huntsman looking to prove himself. Perhaps we can lure the wolf outside and deal with him there. Sure, but how? You can count me out as bait, because I'm done being dog food. I doubt that mutt can see very well in this dingy place. I might be able to fashion a convincing enough likeness to trick him. You eye a nearby coat rack. That ought to make a good starting place. Well, whatever you're going to do it fast. I'm losing out on tips. This old coat rack ought to serve as a solid frame. You won't need much to fool the wolf, but the enchantment will take a special touch. Key to my heart sewing kit, protective talisman, okay. I can make a sewing kit. Yeah. I can make a skeleton key. I need one of the fruits and... a deep one. I hate that. What else was it? Protective talisman. Dog hair. Moo juice. Okay. Dog hair is pretty easy. Alright. I will be back. I don't think there are any dogs here. I think that this is a cat-only place. That's okay, because I need to go to the forest anyway. Oh, god damn it. Oops, I missed. Might as well grab the Frogo as well. Alrighty. I just need one. I need one of the fishy guys. And some dog hair. Where is it? Go find a pupper. There's one up there. Shippers. Alrighty. Making talisman. Okay. I need some mood juice. So we need to go to the fields for that one. Mood juice. Talisman. Alright. Now we just gotta craft the key to my heart, which requires this, which requires this, which requires that. So I need to go to the docks. To the docks! Which I think is this one? Yeah, that's the graveyard. There it is. I think that guy's a deep one. Tidal tincture. Where is it? I'm blind! I can't see it. Where is it? Tidal tincture. There. Ah. Why is everything so difficult? Alright, and one of these guys. And then skipper scales. Which I think I get through fishing. Excuse me. I would like to fish, actually. Crab trap. Oh my gosh. Alright, is that enough? Nope. It is. Alrighty. Now I can make that, so I can make this, so I can make this, and then I have all the things I need. Huzzah! Was the village that I was at. To the village! To confront the wolf guy. In the tavern. You won't need much to fool the wolf, but the enchantment will take a special touch. Key to my heart. You tap the key and hear a lovely tone. This will power the puppet's heart and give it a romantic allure. A sewing kit. You take stock of the bits and bobs needed for sewing together a convincing physique. There should be enough spare rags in the storeroom for ample stuffing. And the last necessary piece is a protective talisman. If this is to survive an attempt on the wolf, it will need all the magical assistance it can get. You place the last stitch against the mannequin's doll-like smile. Its plump head hangs against the coat rack, no livelier than a reed in the wind. Are you sure this will work? I know the wolf doesn't have the keenest eyesight, but he's no fool either. You grin underneath your cauldron and extend a gnarled finger towards the red hood hanging on the coat rack. It will work just fine, my dear. A hound relies on his sense of smell more than anything else. This spare cloak of yours will complete the illusion. You throw a hood over the puppet's form and utter a dark curse beneath your breath. A great tremor passes through the building, shaking its foundations and making the lights flicker. An eerie light fills the room, illuminating the puppet's body. Its head cocks ever so slightly to hold you in its unsettling gaze. It's alive! A masterful automaton. Take the puppet. I'd better deploy this puppet out of the wolf's sight. This back room should do fine. Then I'll simply walk over to that salivating carnivore and strike up a conversation. Here I go. I'm just waddling around. I'm a little puppet guy. You guide the puppet on its invisible string and bump into the wolf. Well, 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 look who's come back. I knew you couldn't hide from me forever. You contort the puppet in a flirtatious twist and blow a kiss from the dull-stitched lips. What do you say, you and me get out of the stinking tavern? I'll take you to my place, let you simmer in the moonlight. You do your best to make the puppet flutter its eyelashes seductively, but the lids get stuck halfway. Thankfully, the wolf is paying too much attention to its hunger to notice. Don't be shy now. I'll show you the night of your life. It'll be a real treat, I promise. The wolf caresses the doll's burlap cheek with a clawed finger, grinning from ear to ear. The puppet returns his affection with a vacant, button-eyed stare. I've just got to go get a few things prepared. Meet me in my cabin in the Darkwood, just north of the swamp. It's a very dangerous road, so don't think about running off. But don't worry. I'll be watching you every step of the way. You know, to make sure you're safe. He licks his chops enthusiastically. Lashing his bushy tail back and forth, the wolf struts out of the tavern as if he won 1,000 gold coins. You pilot the doll back to the storeroom and it collapses into a bundle at your feet, ready for its next assignment. You did it! That wolf is finally out of my hair! Thank you so much! Maybe now I can finally get some work done around here. But I didn't hear a gunshot from our brave huntsman. I best go see if his ambush went awry. I hate that word. Take care, my dear. Don't let the dogs keep you down. Don't let the dogs keep you down. Is there anything else to steal around here? I just want to steal. What happened? The young hunter is practically shaking in his boots when you find him outside the tavern. I couldn't do it. I brought the wolf right to you and you chickened out? What kind of hunter are you? Did you see him? He's huge and hairy. He gave one look at my blunderbuss and howled with laughter. How am I even supposed to scratch that monster with this puny pop gun? Sounds like you need some better ammo. As I recall, wolves have a particular distaste for silver? My Abraham's beard, you're right. What I need is a silver bullet. It can take some cooking, but it can be done. Ah! I don't wanna... don't wanna. Well, at least I have the things for this. And a cauldron. Heck. Heck. Heck! Heck. The forest. Get myself some fireflies. Let me chop the baby. There's another mushroom there. Alrighty. Now I can make this. What's the other thing I need for it? The bird feathers. So I need some more. Oh no, I've got some snap traps. Some snap traps? Some snare traps. To the mountains. Make one of these now. And now I can make a silver bullet. Huzzah! I've done it! Nope, to the village. I know where I'm going. Alright, it'll take some cooking, but it can be done. A silver bullet, here you go. This is perfect. That wolf won't know what hit him. I'll meet you in the Darkwood, and we'll put an end to his terror once and for all. With bullet and blunderbuss in hand, the huntsman jogs off down the road towards the swamp. I sure hope he finds his bravery along the way, or it won't matter what sort of slugs he's slinging. Alright, now we gotta go to the swamp. I'm pretty sure this is the troll path that we couldn't get down before. That gosh darn... Is it a troll that was blocking our way? Oh, what was it? What is that thing that's blocking our way? It's over here. I swear there was something blocking the way here before. Like a troll thingy. I guess it was just for convenience's sake so that we didn't go up here before. Into the Darkwood! Hi, my friend. You find yourself looking down the gaping mouth of a gun muzzle. Who's there? Shoot yourself! Don't you point that thing at me. Oh, yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. It's just so darn dark in here, I can hardly see my own shadow. Why do you think they call it the Darkwood? Keep your head on your shoulders, lad. We got a big bad wolf to bring down. Right! I'm totally not afraid of a vicious 7-foot tall killer who makes his home in the forest as black as night. You need to concentrate on the task at hand. We only have one silver bullet, and if the wolf catches even the smallest whiff of the plan, it's curtains for us. No pressure. So what exactly is the plan? The wolf is waiting in his cabin. I'll sneak up and lure him to you with my puppet, just as I did before at the tavern. Meanwhile, you have to find a good hiding spot and ready your gun. And this time I won't wimp out. I've got the silver bullet. So, do you know which way to the wolf's cabin? I can't really make out a path or anything. Let me worry about that. You just get yourself ready. And remember, don't miss. You squeeze through the gaps in the trees and duck under claw-like branches, but you somehow manage to end up right where you started. Bah! I'll never make it heads nor tails of these pathways. Perhaps I should ask someone with a bird's-eye view. A keen-eyed owl inspects you from his roost. Ooh! 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 Well, who do you to? I wonder what it is you're trying to say. Avian lexicon. Where did that go? Oh, it's the last thing. Don't want to get more of the birds. A stuffed bird as well. So we need. So we need blue feathers as well, and a mimic's toe. I hated getting a mimic's toe. We got a skeleton key, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The marker or the... Hi, Vo! How you doing? Thank you! I like the yellow. It's highlighted yellow. I appreciate you coming in and saying hello! Alright, there's one there. Yeah. Oh, quickly, hatch it. I forgot I needed to hatchet the guy. And then what do I need? Blue jay feathers. So I need to go to the forest for that. You're good? Just getting ready for work? I hope your work goes well for you. No, stay away from me. I'm doing pretty good. I have lost where I am. Center of town. It was right here. I'm playing Wytchwood right now, which is a game that you make potions, like this one, and spells, and you curse people, and collect their souls for the devil. It's great fun. I'm honestly having the best time with it. Alrighty, we need some of these guys. I need to make some more. I want some meat from them. Yes, I love being a soul-stealing witch. Killing all the birds is a little bit less fun, though. They kind of do a pretty gruesome splat. It's a little bit upsetting. So I need that for the bird. Alright. So I've got that. And then I need to go to... Need to go to the mountains! I would very much recommend this game. It is a lot of fun. I'm in like the very last stage of it. Like I've only got a couple more souls to collect. There's 12 in total. So like that's why I have all areas access to me. But it does a very good job of like gradually leading you into it rather than like giving it to you all at once. So like, cool, got it. So the level of sort of difficulty does sort of slowly ramp up a bit. But it's great. Most of it is just like gathering ingredients. Need to go to the swamp. Here we go, into the Duckwoods, into the Duckwoods. I cast a spell on you! You wave your linguistic skull. Linguistic skull? Huh? You wave your linguistic scroll at the owl. Magical quill at the ready. Well, speak up. Woo! 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 The quill scribbles across the parchment of its own accord, translating the owl's hoots into something more understandable. Do you make your spells in a cauldron? Not directly, but it's sort of implied that all of them sort of happen in a cauldron. And she, like, the witch has a cauldron in her house. And also a cauldron on her head. Walk warily, naive neighbor. Exploration seldom escapes notice. West, west, north, north, east, south, east, north. I need to write this down somewhere. Yeah, no, it's great. I love this game. I would highly recommend it. It's on, like, most platforms. Alright, hang on. West. West. North. North. East. South. East. North. Okay, so those are the directions I need to go in. What does that even mean? I thought owls were supposed to be wise. Oh, it's on the screen. I didn't need to write it down. Alright, we are about to have an ad break. So, everybody get up, drink some water, eat some food, do what you need to, have a stretch. We'll be back in 3 minutes after the break because I'm gonna get up and have a stretch too. See you in 3 minutes. Alrighty. We are back. I was prepared, and I didn't need to be as prepared. But we're going to find this wolf and bring him back. Okay. So west. West. And then north. And then north. Oh. And east. And then south. And then east. I feel like that's a circle. What we've done is a circle. But apparently not. And then north. That must be the wit. I was gonna say witches? I'm like, no, I'm the witch. Must be the wolf's cabin up ahead. He's expecting Little Red to come a-knockin', so I'll need to use the puppet to lure him to the huntsman's ambush. Here we go. You puppet the red-hooded doll to the front door of the wolf's rickety cabin. An evil light glows from within, casting eerie shadows on the ground. You lift the puppet's head to peep through the window, spotting chewed bones, torn rags littering the floor, but no sign of the wolf. Suddenly, yellow eyes stab out from the shadows. There you are, my delectable pork chop. I was beginning to think you had forgotten about me. Through the string of the puppet, chills run down your spine as your animal instinct can't help but scream one thing. Run. Run! Preferring to hunt under the cover of darkness, the wolf pauses to snuff out a glimmering wisp. You'll need to use these wisps to your advantage if you hope to outrun the wolf. Oh my gosh. God damn it. I don't understand! What wisps? The wolf's claw closes around the puppet as he opens his jaws wide to swallow it whole. Before he can snatch up the doll in his teeth, you yank its invisible strings, pulling the puppet out of his grasp and back to your hiding spot. Drat! I'll need to start over again. He's fast, but the wisp light might be enough to distract him. I don't understand what that means, but okay. Oh, I need to follow this specific path. I didn't realize there was a specific path, okay? I didn't know what wisp lights were. This is unfair, he is so goddamn fast. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. At your command, the puppet comes to a halt in the center of the moonlit clearing. The wolf bursts out of the shadows, gripped by ferocious rage. There's no place left to hide, little piggy. You're mine now. All mine. Baring his fangs, the wolf pounces into the air with tremendous force. The sound of... Oh my gosh. The sound of thunder roars loudly from across the hearing. Crows scatter in the night's air, and the dark wood falls silent. Blinking in disbelief, the wolf staggers to a stop. He glances down at his chest where a crimson spot blossoms out onto his vest. The huntsman reveals himself from the bushes, holding his smoking weapon anxiously. You shot me. Bang bang, he shot me down. Bang bang, I hit the ground. The beast crashes to the ground, exhaling his final breath. His glassy eyes transfixed on the full moon high above. Hesitantly, the huntsman boggles at the wolf before a triumphant grin crosses his face. I did it! I actually did it! I defeated the wolf! Don't forget that you had some help, kid. This villain won't hunt any longer, and that's what really matters. As the huntsman strikes a courageous pose atop his trophy, something pearly white falls from the wolf's mouth. A tooth! You pick up a glistening fang, broken by the wolf's fall. From deep inside the bloody tooth, you can faintly hear the whimpering of a dog. The soul of the wolf. Big bad wolf slayer, we did it! Congratulations, we did it. Thank you, Mr. Owl friend. Alright. So we got one more to go. One more soul, the hawk in the fields. Let's heckin' go. Let's go. Let's heckin' go to the hawk in the fields. Boing, 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 boing. Where is the hawk? Over here somewhere. Is there anyone I need to talk to activate the situation? Alright. So I'll just go up and left. Right, it's right. Up and right. You're off to walk. Off to walk. My ability to speak today is ridiculously not good. You're off to work. It's nice hanging out. Always a great morning/night. Never remember the time zone. I hope that you have a good time at work. I appreciate you coming in and saying hello and hanging out for a time. It is night for me right now. It's 11 p.m. But I hope that you have a great time, and I appreciate you hanging out. Always appreciate you seeing you. Catch you next time. Grain peddler. Oh there, man. Hope you don't have any business that way. The mill's in a spot of trouble. The mill, you say? So I do. I was about to drop my wheat off to the nice couple that works there. When I heard the ruckus, thought it was best to wait here. I love that heart emote. Is that one of yours? Whose emote is that one? It is! It's one of yours! I love it! That's so good. I love that emote. What ruckus? Are they bested by bandits? Worse, a businessman. The hawk is a land baron that owns most of the property around these parts. Saw him banging up on the mill store with a greedy look in his eyes. Trust me, it's best to lay low until the storm blows over. Unless you want to end up penniless. I have little use for coin, therefore nothing to lose. Perhaps I ought to see what all the fuss is about. To the old mill. New chapter is the hawk. Investigate the impasse at the mill. By decree of the local bylaw, you must come out. Any who interfere with the eviction of this property will face full legal consequences for obstruction of justice. As this stately tycoon hammers on the mill door, a pair of shaking voices call out from the nearby window. Please, Master Hawk, we just need a little more time. You've had ample opportunity to renegotiate our contracts at Civic Hall. There is no time for excuses now. Open the door at once. Ha! More miserable contracts. Drop the pretenses, Hawk. You're nothing more than a crook in fancy clothing. Excuse me, but this business does not concern you, madame. Take your snide remarks, and be off. I'll determine what business earns my concern, thank you very much. I'd like to hear the other side of the story for myself. Well, if they insist on remaining locked inside, then I shall depart. But if I do not receive my payment at the bank soon, even a locked door won't stand in my way. The hawk steps smartly around you and down the road back to the village, leaving a trail of dust in its wake. These poor millers are still too shaken up to come out. I'll have to get around the back somehow. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Chopped him good, I did. Oh, a hidden hatch. I see. I guess that's what I was supposed to do. Ooh, the secret passage. Is that where I came from? It was, I just wasted time there. How did you get in here? Did the hawk send you? We don't have anything left to give. We swear! Relax, I'm no thug. It seems like you two are caught between a rock and a bureaucrat. Just how did you get in such a pickle? What's to tell? The hawk is our landlord. We work at this mill for him. We've always been on time with our payments, never missed them once. But that greedy tyrant has been steadily hiking up the costs. We've barely been able to feed ourselves and pay our dues, but we always manage to scrape by. Then this last month, he raised the rent again, and what's worse, someone broke in during the night and cracked our millstone. If we can't grind flour, we'll never be able to get in the money. And now he says if he can't pay, he'll evict us. Awfully suspicious that your millstone was damaged right as the rent increased. Almost like he wants to get rid of you. We've explained the situation to him, but that man only has an eye for gold. Not a kernel of kindness resides in his heart. Love kernels. Well, let me take a look at this grinder of yours. A broken mill isn't much good to anyone, regardless of who owns it. Really? You'd do that for us? If the millstone was repaired, we might just be able to make enough flour before the deadline. Let's have a looky. You inspect the granite millstone and run your finger along the wide crack that has rendered the device dysfunctional. Just as I thought. This appears to have been done on purpose. On purpose? The heavy stone could be coaxed back together, but it will require some strong bonding magic. A restorative idol. Got some cobblestone. A snag vine? What do I need for this? What else? One of those thingamabobbos. One of the thingamabobbos. Ah! It's always too good to be true. Always need something that I don't want to have to go get. Alright, I'll be back, dudes. Snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Snip, snip, snip. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da. I love the sunflowers. Alright, what are your thingos again? Snag vine. I need to make another snag vine. Yep, so I only need one. Wait, did I make another one? I don't know. What I did is I made another sewing kit. Alright, there's one over here. Alrighty, and now I can make one of these. One of these babies. And then I can make one of these babies. Then I'll have all the thingies I need. At least it was like very close by where I needed to go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy pumpkin squeezy. The heavy stone could be coaxed back together, but it will require strong bonding magic. A restorative idol is necessary for the job. You place the idol atop the old millstone. The heavy stone could be coaxed back together, but it will require strong bonding magic. The snag vine. The vines wind their way neatly into the cracks of the millstone, beginning to seal it anew. And some cobblestone. The cobblestone clunked down on the face of the millstone. An ominous creaking sound fills the mill as the grindstone appears to shift and warp. Then, with a bang like thunder and a crack on the stone, the crack on the stone snaps closed. Stay hydrated. The couple marvel at the millstone, running their hands over the smooth surface. It's been fixed! It's been fixed! The stone should be more durable than ever. I dare say it will even hold up to any future attempts at sabotage. Oh my, what a wonder! If it's all the same to you, we do need to get our grain processed right away. The hawk has no patience when it comes to money. He'll already be back at the bank putting through the paperwork. I would have talked some sense into that penny pitching buzzard. If I go now, I'm sure I'll intercept him at his office. Oh my god. I'm sure I'll intercept him at his office. I got to go to the village. To the bank. I think the village is this way. Yep. See if I can find the bank. I think, from memory, it's down this way? Meow meow. Oh, there's a well here. Ah! Is this not the bank? It is the bank. Why wasn't it letting me inside? Bank entrance. I don't know why it wasn't letting me inside before. You don't have an account here, ma'am? You don't have an account here, ma'am? Whoa, that's far enough. No one gets in here on my watch. Rah, rah, rah. You cunning knave! I know you sabotaged those poor millers' grindstone. So what if I did? The property value has gone up, and they can't afford the rent. It's up to me to find someone who can. Ah, people like you will never be satisfied. You'll always want more and more. Tell me, Master Hawk, what in this world would sate your hunger for gold? Simple. The rumpling would. The whatling? The rumpling. A precocious fey alchemist. They say he's in permission? They say he's in possession of an alchemist's stone that can turn whatever it touches into gold. If the legends are to be believed, the one to catch the rumpling would be paid his weight in gold. And why not put your mind to catching the rumpling instead of harassing your poor tenants? Oh, believe me, I've tried, but he's a crafty fellow. I've only ever gotten my hands on a single clue, and I've got that locked up tight in my vault. Seems like you're robbing the world of the opportunity. Just because you can't find this rumpling fellow, no one else can? You eye the nearby bank vault suspiciously. The single guard looks simple enough to bypass. What do I need? A glamour. Ooh, new potion. I need a mimic's toe. I don't want a mimic's toe. Also, what is that purple thing? I do not think I've ever made this before. I do not have all the things I need. Now I have all the things I need. Having to go get a mimic's toe is very annoying. Was it even a snag vine? I bet it wasn't a snag vine. I bet it was something else that I needed to make. I don't even heckin' remember. There's gotta be a mimic around here somewhere. That's a skeleton key. Why did I make a snag vine for? Alrighty, gotta glamour up the god. Really, we went really quiet. I feel like the sound stopped working for a second. Or is it just my headphones? Did the sound just stop working in my headphones? What the heck? That was weird. Don't know what that's about. I had to unplug and plug back in my headphones. It just went very quiet on my end, but it wasn't quiet on stream, so that's fine. While the guard is busy picking his fingernails, you quaff the fruity tasting elixir. Its masking effects trickle the tips of your toes with a tingling sensation. While you don't feel any different on the inside, you know your outward appearance has changed when the guard glances up at you. Oh, hey Leonard, it's time for my shift change already? Yes, I'm here to relieve you. You better go and get some shut-eye while you still can. You don't gotta tell me twice. I feel like I've been on my feet all day long. Don't worry, I'll keep this vault nice and secure. You can count on me. Yeah, sure, just keep your back straight. The hawk's in a foul mood today for some reason. The guard stretches his shoulders and walks away, leaving you all alone with the bank vault. Alright. I want to steal. Let me steal. Come on, let me steal. You find the hawk's treasure map framed with pride. It's a little more tattered. It's little more than a tattered corner of a larger whole. No wonder the hawk didn't get very far. This is barely a scrap. Squinting at the half-torn linen work, you can make out the cartographer's description of a giant dragon bone with a red X marking the spot. That carcass looks awfully familiar. I wonder if it's the same one rotting in the swamp. Guess the hawk never had much reason to go searching there. Not many real estate investment opportunities. Can I read the diary here? Nope. Alright. Just gotta go then. So long! Enjoy your bank with nobody guarding the vault. Anybody could walk in and take shit. In fact, I'm gonna tell people as I walk past to take stuff out of the bank. Hey everybody, nobody's guarding the vault. Go take from the bank. Steal from the bank. Do it now! Alright, let's go to the swamp. That's the forest. This is the swamp. To the swamp! Gotta go this way. Pretty sure the bones are here. What do I need for you again? A sacrifice? Can I make a sacrifice? So... God damn it, I don't have any mood juice. X marks the spot, I'll have to get rid of these old bones. Acidic thingamabobber. Didn't really need a sacrifice, I guess. Where's the acid? Why can't I see it? Why can't I see it? Oh, there it is. I need one of these, so I do need some water. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need some water and I need... Oh, I can make that. So I just need water. Okay. Excuse me. Coming through. And I'll get some water. What do I need it for? This one. Alright, now I got water. I can make the acid. I can make the acidic unguent. I don't know what that word means. It corrodes anything except itself, thus explains this unconventional bottle. Why is this guy only sometimes here? Am I going crazy? Is he always here, or is he only sometimes here? I swear he's not here all the time. I have to look back on the VODs and check it out. Because I swear he's not there all of the time, he's only sometimes there. The beast's rock-like remains dissolve into a disgusting white goo, leaving behind a conspicuous hidey hole. You reach your hand into the hole and pull out a single copper coin encrusted with grime. Take the rusty coin. After scraping away the muck on the coin, you can barely make out a motto etched into the metal surface. To summon the alchemist to thee, at the Fey Ring you must pay the required fee. Fey Ring? I wonder if it's referring to that overgrown mushroom patch in the forest. That's what I was thinking. You know, the one where all the fireflies and fairies hang out? The Fey Ring. This way. To the forest! Now, what's this called? What did you say? Now, what is this fairy circle? What is it that this fairy circle wants? A floral wreath. I don't have any flowers. Eh. I need mood juice. Also gonna need more pots. That means I need to go back to the forest, actually. Oh, I've got all the things now! That's awesome. Alright, so I need them for the mood juice for... I forgot what I was making. The floral wreath. Alright, so I need it because I need this, and for that I need dough, and for that I need the mood juice. Okay. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Stick. You never go astray with more sticks. Always need more sticks. I think I'm gonna use this. I was sick of having lower health than I needed to. Okay, to the moo cow. Let me milk you. Okay. Now I can make dough. Now I can make the cake. Now I can make the floral wreath. Such fun. Alright, back to the forest. Love how the floral wreath involved absolutely no flowers. Kind of ridiculous, but I love it. Like, look at this recipe for the floral wreath. It's lazy grass, wicker wood, and rainbow roll. Like, none of those are flowers. But okay. Oh. Hello. Flighty and elusive, not fond of confrontation. Now what's this? That worthless coin said that this would summon the rumpling, not some flowery deer. You take a closer look at the discarded floral branch. Antler? Branchler? One of the growing buds looks larger than the rest and it twitches when you poke it. Oh, hello there. Looks like this sprout needs some fresh fairy water. There's no water at this fairy circle, but surely there are others about. Better go plant this thirsty fellow and see what happens. I think I know the one to plant it out. Oh, the fairy lake in the fields. Is there a fairy lake in the fields? Okay. Apiary. Oxfam. Guess it's over here. I don't think I ever went there before. Come back. I always just followed the path up. I didn't even know that this was here. This looks like just the place. Strange flora requires strange environs. So we stick the budding branchlet into the fertile soil of the fairy circle. The suspicious flower bud wiggles with glee, drinking up the magical pond water. After a few minutes, nothing else happens. Come on, come on, I don't have time to watch flowers grow. Maybe I can speed things along a little bit. Oh, don't tell me I have to make a growth thingy. A little pick-me-up should be all that's needed here. Ah, I hate growth potion. Nah. I still need another fairy wing. I need more moo juice. Make one of these. How many moo juice do I need? Just the one? Just the one. These guys are my buds. They will not hurt me. Come here, moo cow. What do I need it for? The ink. The magical paste, I mean. And then I need, more fairies. Hopefully there's some back there because I don't want to go back to the forest. Ah. What if I just leave and come back? Aha! The leave and come back trick. Works every time. Yeah. A little pick-me-up should be all that's needed here. A few drops ought to do it of the growth potion. We drip the invigorating fertilizer on the stumpy branch and it shakes with energy. The ground trembles and its roots rip out of around your feet. Oh my gosh. Hello? Rumpling! It's the rumpling! You find yourself looking at an odd little house that has grown out of the flower bud. And an even odder looking man sits on the porch glaring at you. Oh, will you just leave me be? I don't know how you managed to track me down, but please just go away. Hold on now. You've led me on quite the merry goose chase. You are the rumpling, are you not? He sighs and cleans a smudge off his spectacles. Congratulations, you caught me. The story is true then. I've caught you, and now you must grant me my weight in gold? Curse that stupid legend. Look, I'm sorry you came all this way, but I don't do that stuff no more. I'm retired. These days I'm more into woodworking. Wouldn't you rather have a cute little birdhouse instead? I know a magical contract when I hear one. I found you fair and square, so cough up the gold, shorty. Ha! Too bad I threw my alchemist stone into the bottomless lake. Without that stone to make gold, I'm as poor as a pauper. Why would you do that? Why do you think? Because villains like you kept on trying to shake me down for money. All that rotten stone ever did was bring me misery. Well, I'm not leaving empty-handed. You created the alchemist stone in the first place, and you must know how to make another. He blinks at you with his magnified eyes. You want an alchemist stone of your own? Well, okay. It's your funeral, lady. I've still got the distilling equipment in my workshop. Just bring me these ingredients to make a new alchemist stone. Alchemical alloy. Oh my gosh, I have to get that golden egg, finally. Finally I can figure out how to get the golden egg. So I just... How do I make this again? I need wolf fur. I need shells. Which means I need to pickpocket people for shells. Well, that's handy. Handy dandy. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Okay, to the docks. Is this the docks? No, that's the graveyard. This is the docks. Just looking for a person to pickpocket. Nothing to see. Alright. That's the puzzle box. And I also need warfare, so I need a frozen treat thingy. Oh, I've already got one of those. So I just need to go to... Can I go in here? Also, is this a way somewhere? It is. I can go to the village this way. I needed something in the village and I forget what. The goose egg! Somewhere around here. Where is it? It's not in the village though, is it? It's in the... It's not in the village, it's in the... marketplace, I think, maybe. I think it's in the marketplace. Somewhere over here. Ah, there it is. A glitter bomb, huh? Well, if it's a glitter bomb that you need, I need more fairy wings for it. Heck. Heck! Where is a wolfo? Where is a wolfo? There is one. Snip, snip. There's a good pup. Alright, I can make it now. Now I just gotta get that egg. Where am I going? Don't think so. Picked up a wing there. Gosh darn it. Alright, so glitter bomb. Okay, now I can go get it. I wonder whether it would have worked ahead of time. Like well, when it was still an unknown weakness. I wonder. I'd have to replay the game to find out. Alrighty, to the goose. Stolen. Alrighty. We got what we need. Now make us one of them thingamabobos. I've still got the distilling equipment at my workshop. Just bring me these ingredients to make a new alchemist stone. The alchemy alloy. The Rumpling's eyes light up at the sight of the alloy. He rubs his fingers together in anticipation. Crystal newt spine. The Rumpling looks away from the newt spine, gesturing vaguely at the ground beside him. You lay nearby. And finally, the golden egg. You pass the golden egg into the hands of the Rumpling. He receives it tentatively, as if it could hatch at any moment. Collecting all the components into his arms, the Rumpling disappears into his little treehouse. You can't tell exactly what he's doing inside, but the sounds and smells emanating from the chimney make you think it's better left unknown. He emerges sometime later with singed eyebrows and foggy glasses. Eureka! I've done it! He holds out a glowing emerald with a pair of iron tongs. Here, go ahead. It's yours. The Rumpling can barely contain its snickering. Take it. You appraise the glittering jewel. It's abnormally heavy in your hands. Very pretty. The little man's giggling abruptly stops and his face falters with disbelief. Ow! What's the matter? You seem disappointed. Oh, it's nothing. It's just not what was expected. It's just not what I was expecting, that's all. He strokes his beard thoughtfully. I guess I should have told you earlier. There's a slight, curse to the stone. It can only be touched by one whose heart is free of avarice. I'm learning all sorts of new words here. How convenient for you to leave that part out. Since you went to all the trouble of tracking me down, I just assumed you were in for the gold. Oh my, no, I don't care much for the wretched stuff. The gold is meant for someone else. Wow, I gave you what you asked for. Our deal is done. Now leave me in peace. Alright, no need to be rude. I've got to bring the stone to the millers. To the millers! To the window! The wall! To the sunflowers down the hall. To the old mill. Here you go, this will sure get you evicted. You're back! The hawk will return with his goons any minute now. Don't worry, I've got a solution to your monetary problems right here. You hold the alchemist stone proudly. Oh, it's a very fine gel. But I don't think it'll be nearly enough to satisfy the hawk. Just stand back and watch. All this grain is just waiting to be spun into gold. Use the alchemist stone on the mill's grain. You place the stone into the barrel of grain and it melts through the kernels like butter. The barrel bursts under the weight of glittering gold coins spilling out all over the floor. Wow, it's a miracle! It's a miracle. You touch the alchemist stone to a bushel of straw, and it instantly transforms into a mound of sparkling riches. Amazing! I can't believe my eyes! Roll the alchemist stone into a bag of flour, and mountains of gold dust rip through the canvas sacks. How is this possible? I've never seen so much gold in my life. I can steal from them. Brilliant. I love stealing. Before the millers can so much as count a single coin, the door crashes open. The horde strikes into the mill, flanked by a pair of guards cracking their knuckles. Time's up! Where is my money? Yeah, pay up, squirts. Master Hawk, not to worry, we have your payment right here. His eyes open wide at the sight of the piles of gold. His eyes open wide at the sight of the piles of gold strewn around the mill. What? But how? Never you mind how. This should be more than enough to cover the cost of the miller's debts, and the deed to the property. I don't understand. Unless... No, it can't be. He points a hooked talon at you accusingly. You're the Rumpling. There's no other explanation. Guards, seize her! The two goons leap forward and grab you roughly by the arms. You're making a terrible mistake. Just take your money and leave these good people in peace. And don't play smart with me, imp. I know how the legend goes. I've caught you, and now you must give me my weight in gold. Ha-ha! I'm rich. I'll lock you up and squeeze you for every penny you've got. I'll be the wealthiest hawk in the entire kingdom. No, the entire world! Now, pay out my first installment, Rumpling. He outstretches his hand towards you greedily. As you wish. You dangle the alchemist stone out over his palm. No sooner does the cold stone touch the hawk's skin than a brilliant flash of yellow light engulfs the mill. When the light fades, the hawk stands before you, transmuted into a solid gold statue. What magic is this? Horrified, the two soldiers beat a hasty retreat through the door. What happened? Is he okay? You tuck the stone safely back into your satchel and give the hawk statue a pat. I think this should set you up very nicely. Just don't go... I think this should send... Oh my gosh. I think this should set you up very nicely. Just don't go spending it all in one place. Thank you. How could we ever make this up to you? Live a rich and full life. That ought to be enough for anyone. You notice a stray feather glinting on the floor. Okay. We do have an ad coming up. The game is very nearly over, I assume. This is the last soul that we need to collect. But we will be back after about 3 minutes, so grab a break, grab a Kit Kat, grab some water, grab some snacks, stretch, and do whatever you need to, and we'll be back in 3 minutes. Alrighty, and we are back, and we are just about to finish Wytchwood, and I'm so excited. Okay, so let's pick up this feather. You pluck the golden feather and run your finger along the gleaming baubles. It makes a sound like coins falling into a wishing well. The soul of the hawk. This is my payment. Oh! The souls of the stag, hawk, hogs, and wolf rattle inside your pack like angry insects. That's the last of these villains. Now it's time to put an end to this wretched business with the goat. Let's see what happens. I'm so intrigued. Because I don't think it's going to be simple. I think that something devious is going to happen. I am almost certain of it. Whoops. Nope. Where are we? Yeah. Away through. Back home again. Let's do it! Into the shrine. Whoops. Into the shrine. The goat paws at the floor with a cloven hoof. You've returned. I was beginning to grow impatient. I would have thought patience was one of your strong suits, but don't fret. I've brought you the last of your souls. Delicious. Are they not? You know what to do. The shrine awaits an offering. The golden feather. Shimmering sensations of the hawk wash over you. The nib of a quill scratching on parchment. Coins clinking. The sharp snap of a closing padlock. The shrine awaits another offering. The greasy gristles. Your eyes water as the smell of the hogs, grunting swine and buzzing flies. A cleaver falls onto a wooden block. Bone. Blood. Bone. Meat. The shrine awaits another offering. The royal crystal. A chill runs through your fingers as the stag sockets into the wall. Condescending laughter, schemes in the snow, pride, arrogance, hubris. The shrine awaits another offering, the wolf's fang. Your mind sinks into the shadow in the presence of the wolf. Soft footfalls padding through the dried leaves. Hot breath, big eyes, sharp teeth. And we're done? The collected souls vibrate with incandescent intensity. They seem to melt into their recesses, boiling away into tiny pinpricks of starlight. Soon nothing remains of them except 12 smouldering scorch marks in the stone wall. Ah, well done. That's that. Our contract is fulfilled. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Hang on, what about your end of the deal? You said you would return my memories to me. Did I? Well, perhaps I misspoke. You never really had any to begin with, my dear. What are you talking about? I just don't remember them. I woke up and met me. Yes, that sounds about right for your very first memory. What? But you told me that I brought the sleeping maiden to you, that I asked you to save her soul. Oh, what I meant to say was that she came to me. She asked me to save her own soul. But it's so very easy to get confused. You, her... Really, what's the difference? Dawning realization creeps over you like ice water. Her life was cut short, whether by the wolf's fang, the hog's cleaver, or under a weight of a dozen other wrongs, I do not know. But in desperation, she called out to me. So we struck a deal. I would save her soul in exchange for theirs. 1 for 12. But it's not like I could let her go and collect them herself. She needed to stay here, you see, as insurance. So what then? You created me? Is that it? To collect these souls on her behalf? Well, I should say that she created you. Snipped off a piece of herself to do it. It was all worked out in the contract, of course. And now that contract is fulfilled, it panned out nicely for everyone, I'd say. So if you, by which I mean she, ever needed to get out of another bind, then don't hesitate to give me a shout. Ta-ta for now! The room fills with a flash of blinding light. You blink and the goat is gone, leaving only a goat-shaped hole in the world. Slowly, you turn to face the sleeping maiden. You feel sluggish and heavy. You take a strained step towards the gilded coffin. Your legs snap like dry twigs and you crumple to the floor. The cauldron is the last to fall. It resounds with a hollow clang as it bounces off the ground. You slowly open your eyes and see the vaulted ceiling of the hall. You raise your hand to touch the clear crystal surface of the gilded casket. The glass lid slides open effortlessly, and you swing your legs to sit up. The marbled floor is smooth and cold underneath your bare feet. You stoop down to pick up the familiar metal cauldron. Slowly, memories come back at its touch. So we were the maiden the whole time. Thank you for playing Wytchwood. Oh, that was lovely. Thank you for making the game. It was great. 10 out of 10. Okay. Created by Alien Trap Games. Nice, nice. Well done, everybody. You guys made a great game. Um, I loved it. That's an interesting publishing house logo. Well, those credits are like not very long. Not very many people worked on this game. That's impressive. Um, that was great. I loved that. I would highly recommend this game. Um, absolutely beautiful aesthetics. Uh, yeah, I had a good time. I would probably play it again. I need to check on the achievements. Hang on, let me check the achievements in Steam. I want to see what they are. Um, I've unlocked all the achievements. Okay, so I did everything in the game. So I got the soul of the goat, not the goat. I collected all 12 wicked souls to complete the goat's contract. I got the hawk, the wolf, the stag, the hogs, the cat, the rat, the fish, the ram, the ox, the snake, the leech, the bear, and I first things first, remembering your contract with the goat. Interesting. So really these achievements are just like doing the game. There's no like real special achievements. I really liked this game and I would recommend it. I hope that anybody that watched it along with me enjoyed it too. And I hope I see all you chill cats, killer kittens, and variations thereupon next time. Bye.